I would guess so. I mean, we certainly got to be prepared for that. We got to certainly. They've always been a run-first team whenever they've been able to run it, and I'm sure they're gonna. They came out even against Oregon early on and really tried to commit to the run, and I would expect them to do the same against us.
If you end up getting Whitley back in there, how does he help change the middle of that field for you?
Well, yeah, I mean he's a great addition to us as far as being a run stuffer. He's hard to block and he's active inside, and so he's a big guy in the middle that makes us better when he's out on the field.
Their big guy on offense, of course, is their tight end Parkinson.
Yep.
Talk about him. Talk about the strategies because last year was kind of a rough go.
Yeah, well, certainly last year, he going into that game, nobody really knew much about him. He was kind of an afterthought, and against us, he kind of had his coming out party, and we're certainly aware of him. You watch the film and the game from last year, the numbers that he put up and the damage he was able to do was tough for us to overcome. And so he's really become the main target for them this season and the go-to guy that I think the quarterback trusts and wants to get the ball to. And so we know we got to deal with him and do a better job than we did last year against him.
How did the Ducks deal with him?
Well, they did a nice job of trying to get guys on both sides of him and trying to, overdrop to his side and make a commitment to try to have them throw the ball somewhere else. And I think he had one or two catches that got called back on penalties and stuff like that negated the catches that he did have. And so, but yeah, the Ducks did a nice job.
What about the fact this is the conference opener, big home game, a lot going on besides the game itself too? How big a game, how big a week is this for you guys?
Well, for us, it's just the next game. All the stuff that's going on outside of our building. This is just another week trying to get ready for the next opponent, and Stanford's the next one on the schedule. And it'd be great to have the students back in the stands. I know that, but we're just focused on trying to get better every day out here and get ready for Stanford.
Jonathan Smith said you can't turn all of your focus to one guy, but there is one guy you can't ignore, and that's Cameron Scarlett. He's done fairly well for them through 3. What have you seen out of him through watching film? Yeah,
Cameron played against us last year too. He's their top tailback. He's their leading rusher, and he's been the guy that gets most of their carries, and so we know we're going to have to deal with him in the run game.
Costello's play's been a little bit inconsistent. What is the best way to stopping that passing game?
Well, it's a combination of rush and coverage, just like it is for most quarterbacks. We got to try to get to the quarterback and make sure that he feels a little bit uncomfortable in the pocket, and then play good coverage and be close to their guys. And certainly they have enough weapons out there that if he does get comfortable and has plenty of time, he's a veteran, experienced quarterback with close to 20-some starts in our league, and so he's going to know what to do with the football.
You've seen a lot of games in your career. How many times have you seen a quarterback throw 9 touchdown passes in one game and lose?
Never. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback throw 9 touchdown passes before, much less 9 and lose. That's kind of tells you a little bit of where college football is today, and the amount of passing that's going on, and how much more difficult it is now to play pass defense and play defense in all.
You guys obviously have practice Sunday, but coming off that bye week, how fresh do guys look out there?
Yeah, I think it was good for the guys to get a little bit of time off last week and get away from football a little bit. And, we've been going at it basically every single day since about July 31st or August 1st, around there. And, the guys look fresh, and we're hopefully going to get a couple guys back that were out the last game.
Jalen made his debut a couple weeks ago. How much rust did he show in that game, and how much has he been able to get back to the player that he was last year over these last 2 weeks?
I think just early on a little bit, maybe the first 2 drives, he showed a little bit of rust, and after that I think he kind of settled in and got back to being comfortable out there and going from there. And obviously if he's healthy and out on the field, he makes us better as well.